Hello people, welcome to The Chew. We got a lovely show for you this evening. That's what's in our lineup. Anonymous attacks Israeli government sites. Oh no, the taco or beer challenge. Switzerland-based startup develops the Chairless Chair. The super cool 72 question interview, the social watch and more. But we're starting with some media blackout. Controversial video hosting website LiveLeak is the latest website to ban content created by Islamic State, the Islamist militant group formerly known as ISIS. The move comes after the release of a graphic footage video showing the murder of American photojournalist James Foley last week. In a blog post, LiveLeak explained that any further ISIS execution videos would be immediately removed. The site's founder stated, "We've shown the world the true horror of this form of execution more than once in the past, and we cannot find any compelling reason to even be thought of as promoting the actions of this group." LiveLeak are the latest to ban the Islamic State videos, joining Google's own YouTube, Facebook and Twitter, of course, and that's a good enough reason to show you another bit from Vice News' excellent ongoing field coverage of the Islamic State. Take a look.
ومشيت لأوروبا وعديت فيها تقريبا 25 سنة، ولكن كنت دائما نخمم أن نروح الأرض من أراضي الإسلام وخلينا أولادنا وخلينا المرأة الجميلة وسلمنا فيها وجينا الأرض العزة والجهاد والراحة النفسانية 100%. ما لاحظت إلا الأطفال يسلموا علينا ويرمون القبلات من البعيد، ولكن الكبار ينظرون نظرة المخشي عليه من الموت، وهم ما مش عارفين اللي احنا احسن ناس تمشي على وجه الارض بعد الانبياء المجاهدين. تكبير! الله اكبر!
The event took a lighter turn as IS displayed its tallest and shortest fighters.
Go to Vice and watch these stories. They're actually really mind-blowing and interesting, and we're moving on. Okay, we haven't heard about Anonymous for so long. It started to look like they don't love us anymore. Well, we were very, very wrong. Hacker collective Anonymous has taken down key Israeli government websites in what they called a retaliatory attack against Israel and in solidarity with the people of Gaza. Israeli Defense Forces, Bank of Israel, and the Israeli PM's office were among the targets. Others hit by the very successful attack included Israel's Ministry of Finance, the Embassy of Israel to the United States, the Central Bureau of Statistics, and Israeli Immigration. Anonymous has been targeting Israeli government websites with cyber attacks since it began its latest military offensive in Gaza on July 8th. So, what is the effect of this kind of an operation? With us by phone is Guy Mizrahi, head of cybersecurity firm Cyberia. Good evening.
Good evening.
So, what do we know about this attack, and what is the real impact of such an attack on the Israeli web?
I haven't noticed a big deal of attack here. We haven't seen a lot of packets throwing to our customers. I didn't see that the website was taken down, but maybe they were taken down through the external internet connection of Israel. If you ask me, this is not a brutal attack.
So what is the damage then, if any?
I don't know if there is damage. We haven't seen any website collapse, but any website of our customers collapse.
Okay. Well, what interests me when I heard about the story is how come we know in advance about these attacks, if they're severe or really light, and still we can't find a way to prevent the knowing out of our government sites?
First of all, we know about those attacks way ahead before it happens, because the way that you develop this kind of social attack is convince the public to join the cause. So everyone needs to know about it, and when they know about it, they can join the cause and attack themselves. But the fact that you know about this kind of attack doesn't always say that you can prevent this kind of attack. You can do some, you can manage this attack by blocking the connection from outside of Israel, and then the website appears down, but it's open for business for everyone that needs to go in from inside Israel. You can do, there are a lot of tricks, but there is no way to prevent attacks.
Yeah, but as you said, all the sites are, fully functional. Why are we still panicking so much? Aren't these attacks, basically childish hacks?
Because if you think about it, the way to do a lot of damage and the way to do a big attack is to publish it. Mm-hmm. And if you publish it, the fact is that everyone hear about it. If everyone hear about it, everyone is convinced that this is a big deal.
Well, I need to see a website not working for me to get panicked. No?
I agree. I'm with the same state of mind. If I will see that the website is taking down, that was a good attack. But I think that panic is, if you think to panic, let's think about a train that crashes, about things, electricity goes down, water is damaged. Let's think about something more important than a website that doesn't work.
Yeah, do you think it might happen? Anonymous can make actual damage on the Israeli web, hit important infrastructures?
I don't know if Anonymous can do it, but I think that there is a possibility to attack critical infrastructure. It was done before on other parts of the world, so it can happen here in Israel. But I think that Israel is more protected than other countries. If you think about the Western world is more protected, and Israel is well known for its cyber abilities.
Okay, well, thank you very much for the information and for talking with us.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on. You know what's a lot easier and way more fun than dumping a stupid ice bucket over your head? Well, it's eating a taco and drinking a beer. So now this is a charity internet meme we, can get behind. Cooked up this week by a reporter named Andrea Grims, who writes for the abortion rights site Reality Check. The campaign, which she calls the hashtag taco or beer challenge, started out as a joke, but has already taken on a life of its own. Is this the age where all you need to challenge ourselves to do some charity work? Well, probably. Here are some brave, good people taking the taco or beer challenge. It, warms my heart.
Hi, this is a taco, and this is a beer, and this is the tacos or beer challenge.
I'm gonna have some beer, and here is $20 that I am about to donate to the Lilith Fund.
Then the important part is that you make a donation to an abortion access fund. So right after I eat this taco, I'm going to be making a donation to the Texas Equal Access Fund.
An amazing organisation that helps women in Ireland travel to England to receive safe and legal abortion care because, disgracefully, abortion is still illegal in Ireland.
I'd eat a taco right now and donate. Remember, all these challenges are about donating. Don't forget that one, all of you that put ice on their heads. And now, millions of people that work in factories, assembly lines, and distribution centers around the world, they suffer from muscle-related disorders. People that have to constantly bend and crutch are left with severe back and knee problems. Why are we telling you that? Well, listen. Because of Noonie, a startup based in Zurich, Switzerland, invented a solution to this problem in the form of a wearable mechatronic system called the Chairless Chair. The Chairless Chair is like a mobile exoskeleton that allows people to essentially, sit anywhere without a chair. When the user wants to take a seat, they simply just push a button and sit back and that's it, in the desired pose. Even though it may seem awkward at first, the chairless chair lets you walk and run as usual when it is turned off. Seems like we are heading to a life of comfort, strapped to a chairless chair. I can't wait. This is a real chair, by the way. And now, a small group of Netflix employees gathered last week to show off their concepts for improving the streaming video service. The summer 2014 Hack Day featured more than 150 programmers working on 50 projects that tweaked existing areas of the service and added new functionality. Netflix offered several examples on its blog, including Netflix Hue, which uses small bulbs to adjust the viewing room's lighting based on the content being watched. That sounds cool. Or an Oculus Rift virtual reality version of Netflix. Sounds amazing. So here it is in action.
Welcome to Oculus.
Okay, I'm dizzy. Don't buy me one of those. Thank you. And now, why make an ordinary interview when you can take a celebrity and ask him 73 questions really quickly and ask him to answer as quick as he can? Meet 73 Questions. That's a new web series made for Vogue magazine by filmmaker Joe Sabia, who's previously created digital pop culture projects like Time Machine that lets you explore 1,300 cultural references found in 200 episodes of The Office. We showed it here. And now in February, he received a call from Vogue asking what kind of video he would make with Sarah Jessica Parker if he had the actress for a day. He decided the best approach was to simply let Parker be herself and film her in a single take answering icebreaker questions. We don't care about Parker, so here is Daniel Radcliffe going under the interrogation.
Dan, hey, I'm sorry I'm late.
Hey, no worries, man. Sit down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask you 73 questions in an unreasonably short amount of time.
Sure.
Cool. What book are you reading?
The Aran Islands by J.M. Singh.
What's a book that positively shaped you?
The Master and Margarita.
If you wrote an autobiography, what would the title be?
Bring on the Empty Broomsticks.
How long have you been living in New York City?
I don't really live here, but I've been sort of coming back and forth for about 6 years.
What's your favorite place to hang out in New York City?
Central Park.
What's the coolest thing about New York City?
That you can order pancakes and breakfast any time, day or night.
What's the best thing about performing on Broadway?
The adrenaline rush.
What's the best Broadway musical ever?
The best one I've seen is The Book of Mormon.
Do you prefer the stage or the screen?
Screen.
What's the strangest thing you've done to prepare for a role?
Wax my arse.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'll be your server for the evening. Can you describe to me a situation where you felt the most nervous?
Yes, at the Tony Awards one year, I was dancing there, and just before I started, I saw Al Pacino staring at me from the audience, and I nearly lost my mind.
Cool. Your ping pong table's ready if you want to follow me.
Thank you.
If only it wasn't so scripted. And now, what happens if one would try to get into the shoes of your mom and aunt? Meet Sisters, a web series where two guys lip sync conversations of two 60-year-old women. Isn't the internet beautiful? It is. Take a look.
I recorded a random conversation between my mom and my aunt, and we acted it out. Sisters.
Oh yeah, but no. I could guess.
Affairs and
I can guess who's going to get first place.
Oh yeah, what?
Yeah.
Ooh.
True Detectives.
Oh yeah, I don't watch that.
HBO.
We don't get the TV. We don't get those. We don't get HBO. But though she thought, and I like this. The Dry Creek bed I have goes from here over to there, and
So
she said
pretty.
no. She said, if you have the pond there, then.
Super funny, we'll put the whole thing on our Tumblr. And now, how can you survive inside a fireworks show? Well, with a very heavy armor and some guts. Here is crazy scientist Colin Furze trying to blow himself up. Don't try this at home, kids.
Apparently, I'm not very safe. So I'm gonna hydroform myself a safety suit.
Why? I don't know. I don't understand people. Thank you very much for watching. That's it for today's show. Log on to our Twitter and our Tumblr. It's thetube24. We'll see you tomorrow. And always remember, choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. Goodbye.